are back with another episode of Tasty Tuesday. My name is Maya and today I'll be your host. On this episode, we are going to be making our favorite multigrain seeded bread. As we know, it's the holiday season and we love to carve it up, but we can always make things healthier. So join us for this episode as we share our favorite bread recipe. So to start off this recipe, we're going to start with 3 cups of bread flour, which is about 390 grams. We were able to find a bread flour with a grain blend, so that's what we went with. You're going to add 1 pack of yeast, which is about 7 grams. You're going to want to whisk it until all of the yeast is incorporated in the flour. So next we're going to incorporate our seeds and oats. We're going to start off with 1 cup of rolled oats, a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds, a 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds, and 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. And we also need 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm working with a 1/2 teaspoon, so it might seem like a lot, but it's only 2. We're going to mix this all up so we can incorporate everything in the flour, and then we're going to add water and honey. So we're going to be adding 2 tablespoons of honey to a 1.5 cups of warm water, and we're going to whisk it just so everything can be incorporated. So next we're going to add the honey water mixture to the flour and work it into a dough. So for now we're going to stir it, and in the next clip you're going to watch me work it with my hands and form it into a ball. So we've mixed everything up into a dough. Now we're just kind of going to incorporate it with our hands. It's okay if the dough is sticky. You do want all of the flour to be moist. If yours is not this consistency, feel free to add a bit more of warm water, but not too much. After we form this into a ball, we're going to let this rise for 3 hours. So to let the bread rise, we're going to tightly wrap the bowl either in aluminum foil or you can use plastic wrap. So now that we've let our dough rise for 3 hours, as you can see it's gotten much more thicker, we are going to transfer it to a very floured cookie sheet. Once it's there, we're going to shape it into a ball. Luckily for us, this is not a dough that needs to be kneaded. And then after that, we're going to add the topping. The topping is a tablespoon of oats, a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds, a tablespoon of sunflower seeds, and a teaspoon of flax seeds. So now that we have our topping on the bread, we've shaped it, we're going to loosely cover this and let it rise again for 45 minutes. So now that our bread has had time to rise, it's time to prep for the oven. You may have noticed that it has flattened out, so take this time to just redo it into a ball. The toppings fall off, that's okay, just stick them back on. And then we're going to score the bread. So you can do just a line down the middle, or you can do an X or a cross. Just going to do a line. So you can use either a super sharp knife, kitchen shears, or if you have a bread blade, you can use that as well. Now your bread is ready for the oven. We're going to bake it for about 40 minutes at 425 degrees. So the bread is now done. It's out of the oven. It's cooled down. We've even cut it up. So once it's out of the oven, wait about 20 to 40 minutes to cut it. So it's cooled down internally and it will come when you eat it. So let's try it. So this is a bit more of a rustic, like I said, seeded multigrain bread. But this, I can already tell, would be so good with some jam and butter. For you bread lovers, you have to try this recipe. This is so good.